Tomorrow is my birthday, my 30th birthday. Makes me reflect on the years that have passed. On this occasion, my wife and I decided to invite some close friends to celebrate. We spent a whole week preparing for the event and my wife was at the helm, in charge of every detail. She was constantly buying decorations, ordering supplies, searching the internet for the best recipes to make the evening special. She even rehearsed some of the dishes in advance to make sure everything was perfect. I have always been amazed by her dedication to organizing events as she approaches them with passion and precision bordering on perfectionism. It is now evening, and my wife is so exhausted from all the preparations that she fell asleep at 7 p.m., still in her favorite beige nightie. She spent the entire day running around getting fresh flowers for the centerpiece, meticulously checking lists so as not to miss a single detail, and carefully arranging the decorations in the living room to create the perfect atmosphere for our guests. For her, this birthday was more than just an ordinary day. It was an opportunity to create a moment worth remembering, something grand and festive, almost like a celebration that could light up the world. As I sat in the quiet living room, reflecting on our endeavors in the upcoming celebration, the doorbell rang unexpectedly. With surprise, I glanced at my watch and wondered who it could be. We weren't expecting anyone until tomorrow. Who could it be? I muttered, heading for the door. As soon as I opened it, Emma burst into the apartment, her beaming smile lighting up the whole place. Her blonde hair bounced with every step, and she carried herself with a lively confidence that seemed to breathe life into the quiet room. She was followed by an infectious laugh that instantly enlivened the atmosphere. "Hello, tomorrow's birthday boy," came a cheerful and lively voice. It was Emma, my wife's younger sister. She was a couple years younger and always looked amazing, and her energy was as vibrant as ever. "Hi, Emma. We were expecting you tomorrow morning," I said, a little surprised as I carried her bag into the living room. "Just keep it down. Your sister's already asleep. She's totally exhausted from all the preparations." "Oh, sure. Let her get some rest. I know how seriously she takes these things. She never feels sorry for herself when it comes to making sure everything is perfect," Emma whispered as she stepped closer, her voice soft but her presence was undeniable. She leaned in slightly and the closeness caught me off guard. Out of surprise, I accidentally dropped her bag. It fell to the floor, scattering some of its contents. To my embarrassment, among the items that fell out was a set of lacy lingerie. My face instantly reddened, and I felt a wave of embarrassment wash over me. Thoughts flashed through my mind about whether I should laugh it off or pretend I hadn't noticed. Instead, I hesitated for a second, frozen in the absurdity of the moment. The sight of the elegant garment lying on the floor seemed to mock my clumsiness, and I couldn't help but feel myself in an unexpected and ridiculous predicament. I bent over quickly, trying to gather it up and put it back in my bag. Emma laughed softly. Her laugh was light and teasing, and she placed her hands over mine to stop my frantic movements. "Oh, what a pity. Now the surprise isn't as interesting," she said with a playful smile as she lightly stroked my fingers. Her touch sent a sudden shiver through me, and I felt goosebumps run all over my body. "What are you doing?" I asked, my voice trembling slightly. Despite my confusion, I couldn't pull away. There was something intoxicating about this moment that I couldn't resist. "It's part of my gift to you," Emma said with a sly smile, her eyes gleaming mischievously. "Beautiful and expensive lingerie. I was going to give it to you myself, but now that the surprise is ruined, I'll have to give you the rest of the gift." Before I could formulate a response, Emma took control of the situation. She gently pushed me onto the couch, her movements confident and deliberate. "Relax," she whispered, her voice soft but commanding. "This is your birthday present, and I'm here to make it unforgettable." The next hour passed like a dream, an unexpected and thrilling experience that took my breath away. Emma's gift turned out to be the most unique and unforgettable surprise I have ever received. Her energy, laughter, and courage created a memory that is deeply imprinted in my mind. It was a moment of spontaneity and indulgence, something beyond what I could have imagined for my birthday. As the evening went on, I reflected on the surrealness of what was happening. It was no longer just a birthday, it had become an event that would stay with me forever, a celebration unlike any other. Emma's presence, her gift, and the bond we shared in that fleeting moment added depth and excitement to what was already supposed to be a special day. Her unexpected gesture seemed to turn a carefully planned event into something spontaneous and deeply personal, and this contrast made the day even more unforgettable. The combination of anticipation and surprise created a lingering sense of elation I hadn't expected. The quiet apartment that had been filled with the sounds of my wife's diligent preparations was now filled with a completely different energy, one that made me feel truly alive.